In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 exercises that you can do with a pull-up bar. Now, I'm going to assume that you have a relatively high pull-up bar with a clear ceiling. So it's enough for you to get on top and then just hang on. All right, so we're going to start off with the pull-up, the king of all back exercises. Now, if you can't do it, you can use resistance bands, but it's okay. Let me show you how to do it without the bands first, and then we'll get onto the resistance band variation shortly. So grip onto the bar at about shoulders width apart with our arms locked out and our thumbs wrapped under and around the bar. Keep your feet and knees together to make sure that everything is stacked on top. And preferably, if you can find a bar that's tall enough where your legs do not have to bend, then that's good. But if not, that's fine. You can bend your legs so then your heels are behind your back. And as we execute this, we're gonna drive our elbows down into the ground. Think about retracting our shoulder blades. So elbows down, pulling our shoulder blades back together and drive up until our chin clears the bar. We then come down and return back to the starting position. And what's the starting position? Is a dead hang, okay? A lot of guys, when they do this, they don't lock their arms out and they're missing out on that extra inch or two of range of motion, which in the long run will be more beneficial for you because of that extra muscle engagement, which is gonna make you a lot more stronger. All right, so make sure you do full range of motion and you're gonna do this for 5 to 10 reps. Now, if you cannot do any pull-ups, you can regress by doing banded pull-ups. So pick a resistance band, a size thick enough that will allow you to do between 4 to 5 reps comfortably. And then we're gonna be doing this for 3 sets. So strap it around. I like to keep one foot into the band, but you can put both feet in, it's completely up to you. But this is my personal preference. And then we just then execute this movement the same as the normal pull-up. Chin clears the bar, come down, lock your arms out fully before repeating the next rep. Moving on to the next exercise, we're gonna be doing chin-ups. Now this is a lot easier because now that we are going to be using an underhand grip, and when we do that, our elbows is gonna come in front of us, and this means that our biceps will be more recruited, which will get that extra help, which is why I would count chin-ups as a regression to doing pull-ups. So get really strong at this, and then your pull-ups will also be improved. So grip onto the bar, roughly just an inch or two wider than shoulders width apart, thumbs wrapped under and around the bar, and then keeping our elbows tucked in close to your torso. Squeeze those biceps, drive the elbows down into the ground until your chin clears the bar. This is the top point, and then slowly lowering down, locking our arms out fully at the bottom before repeating the next rep. And make sure to keep your feet together and your knees together. We don't want them to be spread out because then it could affect our balance. Whereas if our knees are together, our feet together, everything is stacked on top, and we'll then be able to pull up more with equal strength from both sides, the left arm and the right arm. So do this between 5 to 10 reps for 3 sets, and feel free to use resistance bands to help you because resistance bands should be your best friend if you do calisthenics. Moving on to the next exercise, we're gonna be working on the push, which is the straight bar dip. So you're gonna have to jump on top of the bar somehow. If you can jump on top, great. If you cannot do that, get yourself a box, a bench or a chair so that you can easily get on top of the bar, and this will target your triceps, your front shoulders and your lower chest. So it's great muscle up progression, because why do parallel bar dip when you actually going to be dipping on the muscle up using a straight bar? The setup is pretty simple. Hands about shoulders width apart, shoulders depressed, so shrug them down, feet together, knees together. Imagine there's a super glue between your feet and knee. You're going to put it there and you're going to keep them together. And then we're going to lower down by bending our elbows, keeping them tucked in close to your torso, just so that it doesn't irritate the rotator cuff. We're going to lower down until our lower chest touches the bar. And what will make it a lot easier for you as you come down is if you fold your feet up a little bit, so that way as you negative down, your body is almost folding up into like a V shape. And this is going to help you with counterbalance. And then as you push up, you drive into the elbows, get back up to the starting position, and then we're going to repeat this for 5 to 10 reps. And if you yet can't do straight bar dip, work on the negatives. Negatives should be your best friend, because when working on the eccentric, so the lowering down phase, this is going to help you to understand the transition, the movement path, while also building the strength in the primary muscles, which are your triceps, your front shoulders and your chest. Moving on to the next exercise, we have got the chin above bar hold. So this is an isometric contraction, which means your muscles are being worked without actually being lengthened or shortened. So there are 2 grips you can do this. I'm going to show you the first variation, which is the pronated pull-up grip with our thumbs wrapped under around the bar. So it's very simple. You find yourself a low bar. You're going to grip on the bar about shoulder width apart. You're then going to jump up so that your chin clears the bar. Once it's there, you're going to squeeze your biceps, squeeze your back, squeeze your core, and we're just going to hold this position. And don't forget to breathe. When you breathe, you can actually get more out of this exercise because it's going to keep you relaxed. It's going to give you more energy as your blood circulates through your body, and also it's going to help you to last a little bit longer when it comes to your pull-ups, your isometric hold. So try to hold this between 5 to 20 seconds for 3 sets. And then if you want to target the biceps, then we use the underhand grip with our thumbs wrapped under around the bar. And really think about squeezing your biceps and bringing the elbows in together at the front. And the same applies. Hold this between 5 to 20 seconds for 3 sets. Moving on to the final exercise is the tuck front lever. In my opinion, this is the second king of all back exercises. Any front lever progression is good for targeting the back because we're going to be working on it isometrically as well. So engaging the muscles without lengthening or shortening them. So setup is simple. Grab onto the bar at about shoulders width apart. Then we're going to tuck our knees in towards our chest, and as we do that, we're going to ride the momentum by pulling through, letting our hips come up until our back is parallel to the ground. And then we're going to be locking our elbows out whilst doing a scapular retraction, which means pulling your shoulder blades back, and we're going to be holding this position. And we're going to be looking forward in between our legs, just so that we can gauge it whether our body is parallel to the ground. If our hips is too much up, then we'll be able to sense that. So always look ahead, don't look up, don't look back, look forward. There should be like a little gap in between your knees, and then you're going to focus there. So hang around there for 10 to 20 seconds for 3 sets. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you do find it useful. If you do, it'd do me a great favor if you hit the like button, comment down below, and if you'd like to work with me, you can fill in the application form down in my bio. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.